Hi, my name is Sabrina, and I did my 3D model on the male reproductive system. I did a pop-up book inspired by Dr. Seuss. So the title of it is the places sperm will go. And so like if you go through it, it starts like with the beginning, saying it's my model, and the next page is of what I'm doing. And saying that it's a pop-up book. And so I started with like the whole system, and it started like first comes the system all working as one, a maze full of pathways where journeys are begun, all the places sperm will go through twisting pathways down below. And so I numbered all the structures on here that I was going to go through. And then the first structure I did was the testes, and it starts with the testes starts making the travelers each day, creating tiny sperm cells to send their way. And so the testes are oval-shaped organs located inside the scrotum. Their main job is to produce sperm cells and the hormone testosterone. Inside each testes are tiny coiled tubes where sperm first starts like beginning to form. This is a starting point of the journey, and without the testes, the sperm wouldn't be created at all. And so next was the epididymis, so where it's curly and light, where sperm learn to swim and prepare for the flight. Even though sperm is made in the testes, it isn't fully mature yet. The epididymis stores sperm and gives it time to mature and gain the ability to move. You can think of it like a training or like storage station before sperm continues to travel. And then just a pop up of it. Next I have the spermatic cord. And so up through the spermatic cord, waiting up high like colorful roads climbing the sky, which is this right here. And so after leaving the epididymis, the sperm travels through the spermatic cord, and which is this right here. And this cord connects reproductive organs in the scrotum to the inside of the body. It contains the vas deferens, which we've learned, blood vessels, nerves, and muscles. So it doesn't just transport sperm, it also supports and protects the structures while bringing blood and nerve signals to them. Next I have, at the bright glance penis, the travelers see the end of the pathway is waiting for me. Then through the windy penis, the pathway extends with tunnels and curves around every bend. And so the penis is the external organ that allows urine to leave the body and also delivers sperm outside the body. It connects the inside reproductive structures to the outside. It works as the final pathway of the sperm's journey. So, which is, this is the penis, and then now it's a glans penis. So it's at the end, and this rounded structure is the tip. It contains many nerve endings, and it's where the urethral opening is located. And this is the final stop in the pathway and the point where sperm exits the body. Next is the urinary bladder. And so it says, above sits the urinary bladder, so wide, holding liquid safely tucked inside, which is right here. Then nearby runs the ureter, bending with care, helping move fluids through the body there. So the ureters, which are these right here, they are tubes that bring urine from the kidneys down to the urinary bladder. Even though they aren't part of the sperm production, they're nearby and important because the urinary and reproductive systems are closely connected in males. And next is the urinary bladder, which is here. The urinary bladder is a hollow muscular organ that stores until the body is ready to release it. It sits above the reproductive organs. Even though it doesn't create sperm, it's closely related anatomically because it shares the same region of the pelvis and connects to the structures nearby. Last I have the scrotum. It says, and under it all hangs the scrotum, so strong, keeping the testes protected all along. So the scrotum is a sac of skin that surrounds and protects the testes. It also helps regulate temperature. Sperm develops best at a slightly cooler temperature than body temperature. So the scrotum helps move the testes closer or farther from the body when needed so it doesn't become like really, really warm. This makes it really important for keeping the sperm healthy. And so I hope you liked my book. It was really fun to make. For my pop-up book, I used cardstock and tape as well as my printer. And yeah, through trial and error, like seeing how like much like paper with cardstock I needed to like help pop it up, which is like it took me a long time, but yeah, at the end it came out nice.